Good morning. It is Monday. We are here on CBD with your favorite PhD at a special time, but we are going to focus on the cancer awareness side of our discussion today. We're coming in with our part two. Last time that we were all together, we got a little bit of an insight from Dr. Kat's point of view from her cancer journey. So today we're going to continue with that story, the what, the how, and the why CBD. Good morning, Dr. Kat. Welcome.
Good morning, Carmen. Thank you, everybody, for joining us at a special time this morning. Give everybody a little time to rest.
That's right.
Today, we are continuing my cancer journey. They're small nuggets, and, the journey is so long that, we won't even cover all of it. But the purpose of this is to create awareness for Breast Cancer Awareness Month in October, because breast cancer awareness saves lives. And prevention is the key here. And that's what we're doing. Both Carmen and I have sat on a board for a cancer foundation, and we spent many years and continue to do so to help people in the cancer realm. And the only way we can do so is to have people understand that we are part of that story, and we want to share it. So thank you, Carmen, for bringing up these two episodes in the show last week and this week. So last week I spoke about, the coping skills. I talked about the superwoman and, how, S represents survivor and pushing through. That's hope and inspiration. But there's a part of the story that's so hard and vulnerable to talk about, and that's the challenges that you have to go through when you're diagnosed with cancer. It's terrifying. It's a long journey. I talked about the diagnosis, the chemotherapy, the radiation, but I didn't talk about, up to today. We just talked about 7 years ago, but it is a 7-year journey, and it continues, because even though I'm cancer-free as of this year, January, I'm still not done with my treatments. And so after I had the radiation, I had to have 2 years, yes, of 6 bone transfusions. They lasted about 2 years. And from there, I continued to take medication, which lasted 5 years. And in December, I had skin grafting because of the damage to the skin from the radiation. And it was very intense. I had to take 2 weeks off. When I was going through my cancer treatments, I had, and I still do, I have 3 children, but those children were small. They were 13, 15, and the other one was in his 20s. So I had school-aged children. I had a practice, and I was a mother and a spouse. And when you're diagnosed with cancer, you don't just lose your hair. You lose, so much finances. I couldn't work. My husband couldn't work. He had to help take care of me, because not everybody has a big family near them. And so everybody's journey is a little bit different. The one thing that I didn't lose was hope and love. Those were the keys that, kept me going. And I think that when you're dealing with people or family members that are going through cancer, please sit by them, listen to them. Tell them how much you love them. Let them know that no matter what happens, you'll be there with them, and to take it one step at a time, and allow the grieving process. We do go through 5 stages of grief, from denial, disbelief, shock, guilt. Did I do something wrong? Bargaining, angry with, why did this happen? Sadness. And then there's an acceptance and moving on. And that's where I talked about how I got the thorn out of my bottom and moved forward. So one of the go ahead.
I'm sorry. I just wanted to sort of, in the context of what we're talking about in your story, is I think it's like you said, everyone's journey is different, but also I would love for you to share what you've shared with me, in that you incorporated CBD as a part of your entire treatment program, and how that has helped you to get to this point where you are.
So that's exactly the next step where I was going to, because part of the journey is continued using of CBD. And we talked about the CBD that I used originally for sleep and pain, and the story that I said about the THC and my THC nightmare. CBD presently is being used by myself for my scar pain. I use it topically, and I'm using it in preparation to get my skin ready for a final surgery that I have to do. I have found that not only does it feel good on the skin, it helps with the pain, and I've noticed that it helps with the scarring. I'm also taking the tinctures, and I've continued to take them. Now I'm taking them preventatively. There's a lot of research around CBD, cannabinoids, and cancer. And we will talk about that maybe at our next session on how CBD helps with cancer,
Yes.
since we're talking about CBD and Cancer Awareness Month. So when I was going through the cancer journey, I went also to continue some education around psycho-oncology so that I can help others. And we mentioned that before. And that is when I started introducing CBD into the Insight Wellness Center, where I practice. And we've been using supplements. I've been using supplements for a very long time as a natural health educator, an integrative psychotherapist. And when adding the CBD, it was adding one extra level that I knew from my history in my studies, along with my own personal journey, how CBD could help. And very happy to say that I feel we've been helping lots of people and will continue to do so with the CBD.
That's pretty incredible. And correct me if I'm wrong. And again, I can't emphasize enough that everyone's journey is different. But if I recall, you are no longer on post treatment, but you continue with your CBD. Is that correct?
I'm done with all of the medications and the actual treatments with cancer. It's ongoing, and hopefully I'll be done in January. It's a surgery. And the thing is with the CBD, yes, I continue to take the CBD for many reasons, if that's what you asked me,
Yes.
Carmen,
Yeah.
correct? So the CBD that we're talking about for the center is hemp CBD. It's an over-the-counter, and we do sell the CBD at the office because I vet every product to make sure that it's full spectrum or broad spectrum. The full spectrum only has 0 to 0.03 THC, and the broad spectrum has none. So if you're concerned about getting tested for THC, it's always better to go with the broad spectrum, but it is over-the-counter. And it is not psychoactive, so it does not get you high.
Right.
And then, of course, we have consultants at the office that can help people. Consultation is very important because when you're taking CBD for relaxation versus taking it for ailments like or issues like sleep or pain, anxiety, or depression, it's important to know how to dose it and have somebody help you monitor. It's an easy step, but it requires the dosing and the monitoring so you can find, as we've mentioned before, your sweet spot.
Right. Exactly. Exactly. And where can people connect with you if they would like more information?
They can find us on the website at insightforwellness.com or at 925-216-3510. And I'm going to be in a Green Planet Summit that's going to come out in November, along with other healthcare professionals. And so if you would like for us to send you an email, please, so that you can attend the summit for free, do so either in the body of this stream or contact us at the office or through Messenger.
Exactly. Great. And we'll have that information in the posts associated to the videos on YouTube and the different pages as well. So thank you I always feel that, anyone who is able to talk about their cancer journey and share it with others and maybe give hope to other people or inspire people to think about their overall approach to that journey, I just think it's pretty courageous. And thank you for doing this, Dr. Kat. Sharing your story, I think, helps other people understand why we talk about hemp CBD.
Thank you. And I do want to normalize it. So, to let people know that talking is important. So the most important thing is sharing knowledge, first, second, third opinions, and taking action right away. I do want to end with a disclaimer that CBD is still not FDA approved. They are working and have worked on some prescription type medications because of how effective it is, but the over-the-counter is not. It is a supplement. Please talk to your doctor, talk to us. We'll help talk to your doctor as well. They want to know.
Exactly. And we have Maribel Ortega, who has been tuning in, and she says, thank you for sharing your experience. Thank you for tuning in, and we really appreciate you. We will be back next week, and we will maybe consider just continue a little bit more about, cancer and CBD. It feels like that is something that people are asking us for and need more information on. So if you don't mind continuing this conversation, maybe at least one more in the future, we'll do it again, Dr. Kat.
Sounds wonderful. Sounds like a plan.
Okay. Thank you, everyone. Have a great day.
Thank you. Bye, everybody. Thank you, Carmen.
This has been CBD with your favorite PhD. Thank you. Bye.
Bye.